love that song, Best Friend, because most successful relationships are anchored on friendship. So if you're in that mythical thing for they lived happily ever after, you meet a stranger, just try and have a foundation of friendship. Angalau. Yeah, so when things are not so, tra-la-la, at least you have the friendship to fall back on. Yolanda, Mulwa on Sugar and Spice. And it's time for Word Around Town. And I'm so guilty because I want to talk about people who are near and dear to me. And I love you all so much. I'm sorry, but you all are just like weird. Okay, we'll start with a disclaimer. I don't own a pet. I've never owned a pet. My sister was given a dog once called Tequila. It was taken to the village where it was called everything by my grandmother, including Kaba, in Kambani. So anyway, I don't understand. I've never formed a bond with an animal. So I don't know how intense it can get. Like me, I like my animals dead and on a plate. Thank you. Well done. Please, not medium rare. I don't want to hear my cow moo on a plate. But I'm just getting that out of the way. That's how I like my animals. Mostly chomad or fry. So when I sound like I'm hating because my friends are going to be listening, maybe there's a tinge misunderstanding because I can't empathize with you. I don't know where to draw it from. So today's question: from putting pets on life support, co-parenting them, and treatment to spas, where do we draw the line when it comes to caring for our pets? What's too much and what's just right? Let me give you a story, 2 stories. And I'm going to just call out my buddies here today. My brother, Mwania Masiuko. I'm speaking to him on Monday from my daughter's ballet class, and he tells me they had a very tragic weekend. They have 2 guinea pigs. One guinea pig's name was the late Swali. So Swali, the guinea pig, has been on life support, true story, for a couple of days last week. And it was really hard because they had to go say their goodbyes at the vet because the vet called and said, hey, Swali is not doing too well. So they went to say Pole, and so they had planned like a small little intimate, send off to the pet afterlife. And that's not it. I have a friend of mine, Eddie Boo. And Eddie Boo, every time he travels, he takes his 2 dogs. I've tried his babies. I didn't call them moths, so you should not be mad. He takes his 2 babies to boarding school. And he pays like tons of money, thousands, many thousands to have them there to sleep overnight. They have like sijui clubs, sijui games, spa when they are there. One gui is going to sleep there is 5,000 shillings. 5K. Yeah. Agnes is like, why? Yeah, can you imagine? So this, to me, it might be ridiculousness. My producer, Agnes, she's like, woo, I would rather invest in a cow because we know it's going to end up in my stomach. You get? But I don't understand. I used to find it so weird when I would read magazine articles or see in the news, especially after the internet broke, and now we were relying on it as a source of information more than books. I would find it so ridiculous when like some white rich person died and left tons and tons of money to their pet. And I'm like, you can't hate human beings that much. But I understand pets are loving. They don't talk like Yolanda. They don't annoy you. They just love you, and that's it. Because I do talk to my friend Eddie Boo when he's on his way home, and he gets home, and the dogs are excited. Oh, Papa's home. He's like, oh, calm down, boys, and all those things. But me, I draw the line at boarding school ya pesa ngapi? And then sometimes he's like, oh, sijui nani is so depressed. They need like a treat. Moi? Please forgive me, but I'm not coming from a bad place. I'm speaking from like all I know. As in, I've never owned a pet. Maybe I should. Then I would get it. Where do you draw the line? And I know there's people here who are guilty and they're asking, what does a line look like? Yes, Tina Masesa is a mom dog. Yeah. And sometimes you talk to your friends. My friend Ali used to tell me, I'd be like, oh, my daughter, I didn't sleep the whole of last night because my daughter has a cold. Ati, yeah, kind of like my dog. Kind of like your dog too. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. I know dog moms, dog dads, cat moms, you have some attachment and you consider these animals your children. It's the line is crossed, like too much. I could love like the living daylights out of like a lamb, because I'm going to have lamb chops. I don't understand when you don't even treat your relatives in the village the way you treat these pets. It's the truth. People will add you to WhatsApp groups. You will leave so quickly, but you want to go and buy for your dog a little beret. And because it's so cute, have you seen the way I got my dog a sweater? Do you know how many people are starving out there? And I'm not trying to guilt you. I'm just trying to say that time out. I know I'm going to regret this, and some people will not be my friends after this, but like kidogo, like how far is too far is what we are asking. How far is too far? Hi, James Thoya. Thank you for listening. But please make it make sense. Where do you draw the line when it comes to loving on your pet? Where do you draw the line? Where? Kakite, kachiwawa, kakite. J-Lo and LL Cool J. All I have going out to Collins Kimtai.
Baby, don't go. Baby, don't go.